Hey, look, it's a Roadkill episode with MotorTrend's universal guest host, Dirthead Dave Chappelle.
I'm back.
Man, look at him, it's gonna be great.
Feels like I never left.
So my normal guy, you know, is Mike Finnegan, but he actually fragged himself. He broke his clutch leg.
Yeah.
And not with one of his patented granny shifts, actually. It was snowboarding.
I was scrolling Instagram and I was like, Finnegan's snowboarding, I'm so jealous.
And then the phone rings.
The phone rings and Freiburger's like, hey, can you go to Tennessee tomorrow? Because we got a problem. So I feel bad that he's not here.
But the aura of Finnegan will hang over the entire episode, or at least this part of the episode, because yes, he did select for us a road trip in a 1978 Bandit-ish Trans Am. And so we're in Ashland City?
Yeah, Ashland City, Tennessee. It's beautiful here. This dude has a whole herd of these Trans Ams. And apparently we're buying this one. This thing should be good. This is my birth year car. I should be like super invested in this, but it's kind of a turd.
But you're not? No?
It's cool looking. We like totally scoured this car already. And look at this. It is falling apart.
It is.
It's a rusty pile, but it's got cool paint on the upper like 7/8 of it, which is neat.
It's an automatic. It's not a WS6. It's got the low horsepower Pontiac 400. It could have had a Oldsmobile 403 in it. And it's really, really rusty, and it's been sitting for 2 decades.
Yeah, this thing sat at the bottom of the ocean.
The cool and exciting part of the episode, and this was come up with by like guys on our production team. They're like, the Amelia Island Concourse is happening in Florida, and it's happening concurrent with Radwood, which is the car show for 80s type stuff. And I've heard of those events forever and never been to one. And so our goal is to drive from here in Ashland City, Tennessee, all the way down to Florida and Amelia Island for the car show.
Yeah, in this pile.
This fine piece of equipment. Should we find out if it runs?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, this is new levels.
I've never seen a rusted through air
all
cleaner.
the way through the air cleaner. I can actually see through it.
Oh my gosh.
That's not good, especially because the quadrajet is also rusty.
Yeah.
That does not make me happy. That means water down there, which means water in the cylinders. Dude, the linkage is frozen solid.
Yeah.
Dude, this quadrajet is rusted absolutely shut. I've seen that at the junkyard. I've never seen it on a vehicle that I thought I was gonna be driving the same day. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
This thing's locked up. Here's why I'm hemming and hawing and mumbling about all this. The quadrajet has obviously had water in it and is rusted up solid. The linkage won't move. And that means that water got down in the carburetor.
Yeah.
Which means water's in the cylinders, which means this thing's probably junk beyond the point of being able to even run and drive at roadkill standards. That's my concern.
Well, we won't know until we crank it over, right?
No, I'm just borrowing trouble at this point. And
all right.
Frankly, you know, trying to throw some shade at Finnegan for picking this.
All right, let's break out the toolkit and see if we can fix this thing.
That's what we'll do. Battery first?
Yeah.
All right, Chapelle talked me into just doing this dirty. We're gonna throw a battery in it and turn the key and find out if it cranks.
This guy said it cranked right over.
Oh, wow, that's rusty.
I never got that brake master open.
You don't need brakes if it doesn't start, though.
There's fluid in there.
Okay, Dirtbag Dave, do it. Crank it.
Huh, it's got voltage and things.
Wow, that's gonna turn. That is turning over. All right, I'm gonna go big.
Yeah, why not?
It's gonna run. It wants to.
Yeah.
It's gonna. Let me try starter fluid. It might actually like it better. Here's where we are so far. It cranks over, cranks slowly. I put gas in it and it seems like it wants to do something, but I can't give it any air because the carburetor is stuck shut. We can't get air in it's the problem. There, I cracked those open.
Now we're playing cars. Good job.
Oh, wow, this is crusted. Okay, I've got the throttle bashed open about halfway. So let's give that another shot. See how much faster it's cranking?
Yeah. Oh, come up.
So close. So close. Here it comes. That's running. That wants to run really badly. Well, we've been trying to get this garbage running. We got it cranking. It cranks slowly. I finally got the throttle cracked open a little bit so that it could get some air, because what do you need to make an engine run? Fuel, air, spark, and also really compression and valve timing. And we know we don't have compression.
Yeah.
Valve timing, who knows what the lifters are doing right now. They're probably just barely opening and closing stuff.
Yeah, it kind of cranked and sputtered for a second. It's getting better.
Going to Florida, Dave.
All right. Did you say we're going to Florida or get in there and floor it?
Okay. See? It's got one spark that once in a while hits it. See it? Let me give it the Freiburger touch. It runs, Dave. Give it
good.
some fuel or something. That runs.
It does run. It's like puffing amazing amounts of smoke out of spots that shouldn't be puffing smoke.
Yep. And the battery seems to be dying.
It doesn't seem happy. It's like you can feel in the floorboards that there's some crunch on one of the downstrokes.
Yeah.
Should we crank on this more or leave it, let it sit?
I like aimlessly cranking on it without knowing what I'm doing.
Okay, one more. This is it.
Okay. Ooh, did you hear that?
There's rod knocking going on.
That was bad. Oh yeah, there's badness.
I think there's still a shot at running from this car and just buying another one.
Yeah, could be. The only good news is the guy said he has 55 other cars here on the property, so maybe we could go shopping. Ooh, he has a turbo Trans Am over there that runs and drives.
Oh, you were thinking ahead. I was just like, turbo Trans Am sounds like junk to me.
But it runs and
Yeah,
drives.
it's better than this.
Right here, 1980 Pontiac Trans Am Turbo 4.9. So this is a 1980, which qualifies it for Radwood, by the way. And it is
good.
super rad because
Turbos are rad.
factory turbocharger on a 301 Pontiac V8. Pretty sure this deal is a draw-through, isn't it? It's like a quadrajet.
Dude.
Yeah, look at that. Draw-through turbo situation. These things are just absolutely horrible. I'm gonna have to look up the horsepower specs and all that stuff. I don't even remember. Should we find out if it runs?
Yeah,
Oh, we have T-tops.
that's all we need.
Yep. Wow. Oh, dude. Who needs EFI when you have a quadrajet? That's my new turbo go-to.
So this is what 500 horsepower feels like?
Uh-huh. I had no idea it was this good. I thought we were gonna be working on it.
We'll work on it.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Let me see if it goes in gear and stuff. It smells like every one of these cars. The seat's not bolted in. That's reverse.
It goes backwards.
Drive.
It's about to go forward, yeah.
Okay, well, technically it's drivable.
Is it pretty good? I mean, it looks good.
Seat's not bolted down.
That's all right.
It's quick release. Here, grab
Yeah.
a seat. Huh.
Is it as simple as just throwing our junk in here and heading to a hotel?
How little do we care? I guess so.
I mean, I understand it's going to like break down on us because it's what it is.
The dash is nice.
Some of these things came with disc rear brakes and some weren't.
Yes.
This one's got discs.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Oh, this is a pace car, dude. It has the Indianapolis sticker on it. See?
Oh, yeah.
I'm down.
All right. Load
her up and go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this thing's gonna be good.
Is it? My seatbelt is secondary to the fact of my
All right.
seat. Maybe we should go to the hardware store and deal with that. Ooh. Turbo. All right, the brakes are a little sketch. I wonder if it needs a little ATF. All right, brake check. Sort of. So I turn left here?
Yeah, go left toward thing.
I hear the turbo doing something. It's like a placebo turbo. It's just there to go without actually doing anything.
Yeah.
Right now I know that we got 15 volts. That's pretty good. The tach works.
We're going 27 miles an hour.
That seems to work. We have to drive 600 miles.
Yeah, that's gonna be a job.
Nobody knows how to get rad like you though, so we're good.
Get to Radwood. Whoa! It pops wheelies. It does make turbo noises. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
I guess I understand why people like these
Brake
things.
check.
Yeah.
It came to a stop. Might not have been authoritatively, but it did. Yeah, it makes turbo sounds. Drives.
That was a win?
Yeah, that was not too bad of a test drive.
No.
The seats aren't bolted down. We confirmed that. It runs okay. A lot of exhaust smell on the inside, like a lot. Brakes are not authoritative, but they stop.
I kind of say we bolt the seats down and get seat belts going, and then that way we can peel out tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so.
We just ran into the tractor store and bought a bunch of supplies so we could bolt seats and seat belts in.
This thing is unbelievably bad. This whole rocker skin is not attached. It's not good.
I know every episode starts out with, oh my gosh, this car is garbage. And then at the end of the episode, it's like, who wants it? Because everybody loves it.
Not this time.
Not this time.
No, but we're gonna show up at Amelia Island and we're gonna be rad. Well, we got the seats and seat belts sort of installed onto the patched together horrible floor pan, and the headlights don't work on this thing. So we're gonna try and get out of here, find a hotel, and call it for the night.
Let's roll.
Wow, the dome lights work awesome in
It
this
does
thing.
work well.
I think we need ATF or something. There we are.
Is this peeling out?
No, I think that's the transmission slipping.
Oh.
I hate this car.
I know, I do too.
You know, it runs and drives better than a lot of our garbage.
Oh gosh, this thing's junk. We gotta get this thing to Hollerwood Acres or wherever Derek lives and trade
Oh,
it.
let's go to Derek's and trade this in for something.
Yes.
That's a plan. That is a plan. Okay, we can do this. Last night I came to realize this is not a Good Life Choices episode of Roadkill.
You brought me on for like get the weird crummy car and go have fun with it.
Well, I didn't know either. This thing is like cool from afar, but far from cool.
Transmission slipping hard.
Hard.
It barely got like out of the hotel and into the gas station this morning, so we got to work on it a little bit.
Yeah. Well, that's the first thing is I think trans fluid.
There it is.
Okay. This thing is a turbo 350 automatic transmission, 3-speed, and the shifter kind of doesn't really want to be in gear. I'm hoping it's just low on fluid.
All right, I'll get the funnel and the juice.
Hey, guess what, Dave?
It's got a bunch of fluid in it.
Yes, and it's brand new.
Ha! This thing's
Not good.
great.
Yeah. You are supposed to check with it running, so the pump will pull it down.
Yeah,
but look
but
how
not-
nice and pink and good it is.
Yeah, super junk, super junk. God, I love it.
Oh, now it's empty. That's why you got to test it when it's running.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. This is oil, Dave.
Oh, yeah. That'll be fine. It's in the blue bottle. How's it working?
I just figure for it to not move at all, it's got to be pretty low.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run it through the gears. Ooh, that seemed like it went in gear better. The transmission was pretty low, and it seems to go into gear a little bit harder now. Maybe we solved that problem. We've never checked any of the other fluids. This is the first time we've really laid eyes on anything mechanically on this, other than bolting the seats in last night.
We have coolant in the transmission, and we got oil in the radiator. We're good to go.
Finger clear?
Yeah. This thing's gonna be good now.
I love it now.
See if it'll burn them now. I'm pretty sure that was all transmission. Let's just go.
That was all transmission. Ooh.
Once we get it rolling, it's just gonna...
That's not good.
The transmission's kind of on its way out.
I think it might be.
Man, we are good at picking bad cars.
That's a real bad. Let's see, what does it do in reverse? Hey, we can get burnouts out of it.
We can. Oh, it's smoking them both. It's pretty good.
That's all you get.
Oh, this thing, it was bad yesterday. We put some fluid in the transmission. I said, hey, do a burnout, and he burned the last little life out of the transmission right here in this parking spot.
Yeah, it has reverse. There is no forward action at all. You can feel it try and go into gear. It like loads.
Yeah.
You can feel it shudder a little bit, but transmission's completely smoked. Actually, it does good burnouts in reverse. It'll do nothing in forward whatsoever.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see if we can find a tow rig to get this thing to a spot where we can work on it.
Yep, we got a plan. It'll get fixed. And here's our secret solution. We borrowed a crew cab ramp truck from a buddy. The Trans Am only has reverse, and so I am gonna have to back it through the field all the way over to the truck so we can load this thing up.
That's good. Man, this thing's a powerhouse.
Yep. Oh man, this is actually pretty luxurious. Let's make as many miles as we can. Square Truck made it. And we are here, as you probably have noticed, at Vice Grip Gardens.
Gardens, I like it. This is beautiful.
It's not beautiful, but the truck you loaned us is rad.
It's pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
Yep. So you know Derek from Vice Grip Garage and also Roadworthy Rescues on MotorTrend. We're gonna put this thing up on the 4-post lift and rip right into it. The thing that's gonna be horrifying is when we actually see the underside of this car. I wouldn't like spend my own money on this car, but it'll get us to Florida if we change the automatic transmission. So this transmission is toast. We're just gonna R&R it real quick. We're gonna pull this one out, and we got another one that's like a leftover out of a 69 Firebird with a 350. Hopefully it shifts. Our plan is simple. I've got to remove the drive shaft, remove the cross member, drain the fluid, get all the bell housing bolts, get the shifter off the thing, and slip it out, slip the next one in, and go.
All right, things are happening.
All right, let's puke that down a little bit. We're getting close.
Yeah, training's coming out.
Yeah.
Be ready to grab.
Okay,
Make sure the torque converter doesn't chunk out.
I've got it. Wow, the fluid running down the belt from the jack is
It's pretty
epic.
good looking.
Yeah.
All right,
Sorry, Derek.
we will fix this.
Well, that was a bit of a bloodbath, but really not that hard. We got it done. Here's our other old bad Turbo 350 automatic transmission. We have no idea if this transmission works. This thing came off of Facebook Marketplace. Old transmission going in.
Keep going.
The whole shebang needs to roll towards you. Up and hold right there. Let me go up a little hair.
Yeah, last one off and put the ground back on there.
Yep, that feels good.
Okay.
We're good.
That's it. The transmission is bolted to the engine and the car. So we're gonna throw the drive shaft in and, oh, look at that.
Nice.
This thing's kind of going back together.
You guys have a legit hot rod now.
We're doing a little side pipe action on it so that we're not just breathing fumes through all the holes in the floorboard. The exhaust is all in. That was quick.
That's it. I just gotta hook up this one cooler line, make a headlight work, and we're out of here, if the transmission works.
Man, that bow tie looks good on there. Need to hook a ground back up, and then we at least have 3 headlights that are functioning. We're about to hit the road. I'm fired up, see if this thing is gonna shift and go forwards and backwards, and we gotta make some miles.
You knew this was gonna happen. I started to put ATF in the thing, and it's puking everywhere.
Let's hope that's just a tranny cooler line.
Yep. Is it still leaking? Yes, it is.
It could be the gasket was bad though, or it pushed the grommet in.
It looks like it's the O-ring on the bottom of the dipstick tube. So we have to undo a bolt on the bell housing that's holding the dipstick tube, pull it out, figure out what's wrong, get it back together.
Try and rotate.
Okay.
Just feel like it's kind of on there.
Yeah.
That's good. This should be the missing unit.
Yeah.
That just seals the dipstick tube against the case. There we go.
The other thing we found out under here is that the Speedo cable adapter was leaking really badly, and I'm just gonna get real ugly and just goop it up. Goop. Going back in.
Coming down. Let's button this up. We got a car show to be at.
So fire it up, we'll let it drink. Try it. See if it'll go in gear. Yeah,
It
forward
moves.
motion. That's good enough for me. All right, that's it.
Where do I send the invoice?
It's moving forward under its own power. Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Yeah.
See you guys.
See ya.
Drive safe.
Sorry about your yard.
No problem.
That might need some adjustment, Dave.
It's slight garbage.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, it made it there. This is what Pontiacs are made. Oh, wow, this thing moves. All right, it's all right.
He doesn't mind. Oh, it's muddy.
Yeah, it's muddy. I can't really, it's clunky in the front. Oh, boy.
That's what I'm looking for. Ooh, we need to rock with this thing.
Freiburger's been trying to tell me how good he is at this Rockford for years. There we go. And action! Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
All right, I guess we should get out of here before I pay the price.